Eagles get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Take four.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Play fake. Cousins. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Colby Wadman now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down, Saints.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Kill. Check. Hatchet.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey. 4 down. Safe.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Titans, nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 43. Check 37. Check 37.
On the give, this is Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, tight. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Play action now. Cousins. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Titans. First down.
They go play action. Cousins. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Nice nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tight right. Even. 4 down, even. He's grabbing. He's checking crab. Kill.
They hand this off to Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A give to Harris. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That's on the rookie first-round pick, Elijah Vera Tucker. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On play action, Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
24 is the mic.
Hey, watch your leg.
24 is the mic. All day.
Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles. 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
Well, there aren't too many bad things you can say right now because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries. That could plague them down the stretch. But their intensity doesn't waver. I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Running left, it's Mixon. Good footwork at the 30. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
First down, New Orleans.
Now Jones. Forced out to his left.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
Mixon is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Though CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
2 times, 2 times. 4 down, check. 4 down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Titans, 1st down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cousins on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a give, running left is Harris, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Jones on first and 10. Flush to his right. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Off the play fake, Jones. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Final play of the half. Cousins. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second down at 5.
Switch, switch, switch.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Mixon. Oh, good move. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So operating for Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Joe Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. Dropped at the 35. So able to display his strength, but not much room to operate.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at Samuel. Touchdown, Saints. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Got double tight. Double tight. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
First down. Here's Cousins.
You can't block me.
That's complete. Okuegbunam. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down. 4 down. Shoot.
Gun.
24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Cousins from the gun on third. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. With it is Jackson. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. A give to Jones. Oh, what a move. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Jones. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And the Saints first down.
Back to Mixon on first down. Tackle made by Chase Young. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Throwing Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big...
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Joe Tryon able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
One.
24 is the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 24 is the mic. Army, Army. Army, Army. 24 is the mic.
Now Cousins. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
24 is the mic.
One.
24 is the mic.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
24 is the mic. You got
Two.
You got nothing. 24 is the mic. You're not ready.
Cousins to throw it. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey, receiver.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
24 is the mic.
All day, dog.
24 is the mic.
Hey, defense, let's go.
Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Mike, go.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Jones. He's got Fuller. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now Jones. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The Saints on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Robert Tonyan, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
21. Oh, here we go. Oh. 24 is the mic.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
On play action, Cousins. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Joe Tryon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off around the 37. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12. And the Saints.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Hey, Smash! You. Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down. Tight end right. Hey!
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
49, guys. Mike.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Smith here. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Off play action. Jones. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jones now. Off the play fake. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
I smell fear in that offense.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones to Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Tight right. Even. 4 down. Even. Check.
From the gun, Jones. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Jones throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
What we got?
Back to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
But I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
24 is the mic. Ricky.
Cousins now from the 50. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
24 is the mic. I know he ain't got it.
One last shot now for Cousins. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.